Welcome to Who the Fuck, the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced for Reading and Leeds 2019. In today's video, our last of the first announcement, we're looking at the legends that are the Foo Fighters. They're a somewhat small band from America, and if you've never heard of them before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the fuck are the Foo Fighters?
Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters!
Are the Foo Fighters?
Don't wanna be a monkey wrench. One more indecent accident.
Nate Mendel, Pat Smear, Taylor Hawkins, Chris Shiflett, Rami Jaffe, and Dave Goliath, Jesus Christ Our Saviour Grohl make up the Foo Fighters. They formed after the unfortunate demise of Nirvana following the very tragic death of Kurt Cobain in 1994. So their music certainly has somewhat of a kind of grunge influence to it, especially in the kind of early days when that was a lot more popular. But musically, Foo Fighters have changed significantly through their career. Sometimes they're a bit more kind of country influence, sometimes they're more rock and roll, sometimes there's metal and punk influences. So it's really hard to lock down specific influences that they have. I think it would be really easy to draw a comparison between them and Nirvana, especially as Dave was for those that don't know, Dave Grohl was the drummer of Nirvana.
As you were, as I want you to be.
But I think they have a more aggressive sound to them. There's some clear influences from bands like AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, and The Who.
Tip my hat to the new Constitution. Take a bow for the new revolution.
The Pretender is very Robert Plant inspired, that's for sure. But there's also this kind of punk underbelly in their tone, from influences like Motorhead,
If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man.
and the Dead Kennedys, and the Ramones.
Let's go!
Whilst I wouldn't describe their music as punk, you can certainly hear those influences in their music. And actually, you know, they had idols support them on their recent tour.
None of us are fans of Foo Fighters, if I'm honest.
They had Frank Carter support them on their recent tour. They've had Slaves support them on their recent tour. So then they're clearly fans of punk. But these influences pull through, especially in their most recent track, Run, which I think has a very punk influence to it. Their most popular song on YouTube is The Pretender, currently sitting on 351 million views. It saddens me that Bastille have more views than Foo Fighters. But a song that had crazy success, so gold in Australia, Denmark, Italy and New Zealand, platinum in Canada and the United Kingdom, and double platinum in the United States. It also won a Grammy for the best rock performance in 2008. And the album was taken from Echo Silence, Patience and Grace, also won the Grammy for Best Rock Album. However, there is only one song you can class as their best. One song. And that's Everlong.
Everything you'd ever feel is real forever.
The best rendition of this actually is by the string quartet who end up playing it when Monica and Chandler get married in Friends. Fun fact. They've played multiple UK shows in the past, with stadium tours in the past kind of decade. There's a fantastic documentary which leads up to their show at Wembley. I highly recommend checking that out.
Well, if the Foo Fighters are over, the Foo Fighters are over. And I'm okay with that.
After an unfortunate injury where Dave Grohl broke his leg during a show in Sweden, they had to cancel their headline slot for Glastonbury in 2015. However, they did return to headline in 2017. The last time that they headlined Reading was in 2012. What a year. And are due to close the festival this year at Reading for the fourth time. They headlined in 2002, 2005, 2012, and in 2019. It's 5 times if you include the 1992 headline slot from Nirvana. Just depends how you feel. They've released 9 studio albums since 1995, with nearly all of them being affiliated with different Grammy Awards. What have we got? Best Rock Album for There's Nothing Left to Lose, Best short form music video for Learn to Fly. Best hard rock performance for All My Life. Best rock album for One by One. Best rock album for Echo, Silence, Patience and Grace. Best hard rock performance for The Pretender. Best rock album for Wasting Light. Best rock performance for Walk. Best rock song for Walk. Best hard rock / metal performance for White Limo. Great record. Best long form music video for Back and Forth. And best rock song for Run at the 2018 Grammys. I didn't know that one. With a total of 4.2 million record sales in the UK, 10.2 million record sales in the US, no wonder they have gained so much success. But their fifth record, In Your Honour, released in 2005, is by far the one that has accumulated the most accolades. Accolades include gold in Austria, Norway and Sweden, platinum in America, double platinum in the UK and Ireland. You don't get that very much on this channel. Triple platinum in Canada and Australia, and quadruple platinum in New Zealand. Crazy. It was a big record though, I'll give them that. It's very rare that you have a band that have their most successful album as their fifth, that's for sure. It's so incredibly unlikely that I won't see the Foo Fighters, and whilst I wouldn't class them as my favourite band, you don't turn down the opportunity to spend a couple of hours hanging around with Dave Grohl. So just falling short of some satanic ritual to resurrect one of the greats for one night, it would be almost impossible for me to miss them. So I'm giving them a 10 out of 10. I would imagine that they are almost getting to a point where they're an old band. So if you're kind of going to Reading for the first time, have you been influenced by their music before? Are you a fan? Or is it just going to start drawing kind of an older crowd? It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one for me, Foo Fighters. I mean, they're probably still the biggest rock band in the world. I would certainly put them up there. I can't think of anyone that's bigger. Oh, there's a good conversation to have. Let us know in the comment section below. This was our last video. We need another announcement. Maybe tweet Reading and Leeds and send them this playlist so you can say that I need more to do. Figuring out that release schedule is going to be really interesting because I think we'll have more acts than days of the week, especially if we include the BBC Introducing Stage, which I plan on doing when they announce that. That's going to be, I'm going to need to take like a holiday to plan that one. Thoughts in the comment section below, and let us know of any other Reading content you fancy me making, and I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much for joining me on this. It's been a really fun series to start. It's by no means over, but it's going to be something that is going to have to take a little break until we know some more acts. So for now, it's goodbye. Joking. I'll see you like next week or something with some music club videos. But thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters. Because I knew that's what happened. I was like, don't say, most people say Foo Fighters, but the way Christopher Walken says it, Foo Fighters.